going to be showing them. Hi, guys. It's Jim with Starforge Sabers here coming at you live. We are doing our multi-stream live sales event. We have a sale going on right now for our exclusive saber, the Warp Shadow. We have a goal to meet with our sales tonight. So this is the Warp Shadow. It is our exclusive line. We have multiple different variants in stock, including Xenopixel V3 and our Xeno RGB. We're hoping to sell 10 of these tonight. Right now, we have them marked on our site at $110 a piece. They sell. Yeah, what's up, Danny? These sell for $110 tonight. We are also doing a giveaway tonight for the people who purchase with us. This is the Warp Shadow. In fact, we're going to go into our site on our page right now, and I'm going to post this thing. We have the Warp Shadow and we have the Warp Staff. Doesn't matter which one you guys buy. 110 is $100 each and $10 each, or 180 for the Warp Staff, and in that you get two. We're looking to sell 10 of them tonight. It doesn't matter which one, but we're going to show you guys some other sabers we have in stock too. And it doesn't make a difference what you purchase tonight. 10 sales is our goal, and we're not stopping until we hit the goal. 10 sales is all we're looking to get tonight out of this. If you're on the app, the TikTok app that I'm looking at right now, the link is in our bio. If you're on the other three apps, sfsabers.com, I'm going to jump over to the site quickly, and I'm going to add these three specific sabers to our featured page, to our featured items. And we are going to get everything rolling here. So we're giving a special today. Warp Shadow is $110 a piece. And we're giving you guys an opportunity to get on into a sale, a giveaway tonight. Plus, you'll be entered in for the other two giveaways. We're doing a giveaway in January and a giveaway at the end of February for a Golden Harvest Golden Harvest powered saber. So that in and of itself is a really amazing saber offer, because Golden Harvest, even on our most basic boards, usually go for a very large amount, for about $200-300. But we're looking to give one away in the end of February. So there's that. The other thing is we've got the Warp Shadows right here. This is our exclusive saber. We are the only company in the continental United States that can sell this. It's based off Quinlan Voss's saber. It's $110 tonight for one, or $180 if you choose to purchase two with the Warp Shadow Warp Staff deal. We absolutely love these sabers. We have an overstock of them, so we're giving you guys an opportunity to get them at a much less expensive price. This is about $30 off of what the sale price is. Usually we sell them at $140. Tonight we're selling them at $110. So that's the Warp Shadow. If you go on our site, I'm going to post it up on our featured products. This is definitely a good deal. But that's not the only saber we have in stock. We have a lot of other sabers in stock right now. Okay, so there's that. We have a lot of other sabers in stocks right now, and we're hoping to get you guys into a couple of purchases here tonight. We have the Tallgeese. This is the saber based off of Gundam. Absolutely love the Tallgeese. The saber is a very nice handle. This has been out in our workshop for a little bit. It does have a battery saver, so hopefully the battery will let it turn on, and we'll show you guys a little bit of what the Tallgeese can do. Appears the battery's a little undercharged here, but we got a couple batteries here we can swap it with. Oh, it was already turned on. Okay. Let's get this powered on here and see what we got here. So the Tallgeese is actually a really cool saber. Battery's a little dead, so we'll swap it with another saber here. The Tallgeese has some pretty sweet features. This is what it looks like on the outside when the saber's not turned on. It's actually kind of nice. It's a full white saber. It's got some really nice coloring. It looks very much like it should be in Gundam. It is based off of Amuro's saber, but we called it the Tall Geese because I personally liked Gundam Wing a lot more than Gundam, the original Gundam story. So we called it the Tall Geese. There we go. All righty. We'll screw that in there. So the one cool thing about the Tall Geese. So the one cool thing about the Tall Geese is we've got the lights that go up the side. Really awesome. We've also got a custom Gundam sound font on here. I'm just scrolling back to it because the font is number 23. So this is the Tall Geese. We've got a lot of them. We've got 2 of these in stock right now. 2 of the Tall Geese are in stock right now. These are actually pretty nice sabers.
The Chosen. Moonfield. Whispers of Power.
Unfortunately,
The Teacher.
Where the font is for this, and it should be in this, is way back.
The Learner.
So
the Dark Lord Revisited.
It's coming
the
up.
Champion. Serenity.
So we have 86 sound fonts on all of the sabers that I'm showing you tonight.
Hatred.
This is one of the ones that's inspired by something other than Star Wars. Like I said, I'm not leaving the live streams until we get 10 sold.
The Count. Bounty.
Okay, and there's plenty of coupon codes out there for people.
The Senate.
If you guys are trying to find a discount for like 10% off or something.
The Butcher.
So, I mean, there's plenty of discount codes out there for these sabers for our site.
Fallen Apprentice Magenta. The Dark Lord Order. The Master. The Third Hunter. The Sun.
I know, this is a long stretch.
The Protector. Wanderer. The Knight. The Assassin.
They're like animals. Okay, guys, let's get out there and make a difference.
Nick, the weather up here is pretty cold.
Broken Ignition.
Well, the ground key is entered. Okay.
The Night.
It's probably closer to the actual sound more than I want to admit.
The Dark Lord, Fallen, the Princess, the Butcher, Truly Lost, Wraith, the Senate, Redeemed, Bounty, the Count, Codex of Light, Cyber Terror, Dark Ages.
Okay, so it should be on Cyber Terror, I think.
Hatred, Idol, Serenity, the Champion, the Dark Lord Revisited, the Learner, the Second, the Teacher, Whispers of Power, Moonfield, the Chosen, New Horizon, the Dark Sword.
Yeah, so it should be on Cyber Terror. This apparently doesn't have our newest sound font on it, but actually it probably doesn't have the
The Dark Sword. New Horizon. The Chosen. Moonfield. Whispers of Power.
So each of our sabers has 86 sound fonts on them. when you get them shipped from us directly, we put the sound fonts on them already.
The Learner. The Dark Lord Revisited. The Champion. Serenity. Idol. Hatred. Volume low. Steady. Mute. Volume high. Dark Ages. Cyber Terror. Codex of Light. The Count. Bounty. Redeemed. The Senate. Wraith. Truly Lost.
So all of the effects that the blade would have featured are featured on the actual handle for this one itself. This is actually really nice. It's got a really nice feel and balance to it. You wouldn't think with how it's set up that this would actually be a nice handle. But it's actually got a really nice weight to it. It is kind of weighted. It's about 2 pounds, maybe a pound and a half. It's actually got a really good sizing. So, I mean, right now, I'm going to go into our featured products here, and I'm going to add the categories in. Okay, filter. Featured products. So we're going to take off anything on the featured products that's not on the ready to ship. So you guys can find them a lot faster. Okay. Just because it's going to be easier for you guys to find everything that I'm showing you tonight on the featured products. We are going to, like I said, we're going to go ahead and take them off of anything that's not in this group in the featured products. We're going to go ahead and take that off so that you guys can find them better and a lot faster. We are going to be giving you guys a good deal on the pieces that we have coming in stock, on the stock that we have. We're gonna give you guys like a really good deal on the products that we have in stock right now. Our goal tonight is 10 individual sales. That's 10 sales. I'm not asking you guys to spend a whole lot of money. We're looking to do 10 sales total on the site. 10 sales in all. And that's all we really are looking for is just 10 individual sales. Yeah, and we're making sure that you guys can find us. It's going to be the first drop down that you guys see on the site. 10 individual sales on the site itself. Yeah, we're making sure that you guys don't have any difficulty finding us on there. 10 sales, and we've got this one right here. I know it's hard to tell, but the side of it has LEDs running up it. The blade is insane. Is insanity. 10 sales is all I'm looking to get tonight from you for you guys. We got our Warp Shadow Saber and Staff Sabers marked down. We're adjusting the we're adjusting our what's in stock in our featured products here so that you can all find the sabers I'm showing you all a lot faster. We are not done stopping this. I'm not stopping the live stream until I get sales in, until we get 10 sales. So you're gonna everybody's dealing with me for the long run tonight. 10 sales, and that's when we're stopping the live stream. If you have any questions about the sabers, if you have any questions about how fast you'll get them, just give me a holler and I can tell you. We have plenty of different types of sabers in stock for you guys tonight. It just depends on what you're looking for. Have a good, if you guys want to just toss a question out for me. It doesn't even have to be based on the actual sabers that we have on Sabers itself for Star Wars. It can be a question on anything for lightsaber lore, anything like that. Go right ahead and toss it out. We've got a lot of stuff coming up here. Like I said, I'm taking the featured products on our page and I'm adjusting it so that you guys will see the sabers that we're showing you on the live stream tonight on the featured product page. We've got a lot of stuff that is available on our featured product page. I can do this faster if I just go right to the categories. What we're doing tonight is we are having our sales event. We are doing a ton of remove, keep the way, remove the Lady Tano, remove. So we're moving product. So here's what we have currently in stock on the featured products. We have Train Flex in stock in Xeno 3. We have the Senator's Best Friend, one Xeno 3, one RGB. We have one Xeno 3 Clan Saber. We have the KTSR Ronin available in either Xeno 3 or RGB, whichever you prefer. We have Boon Kestis in Xeno 3. Our Tier 1 mystery boxes. Remove. And like I said, we're just changing around what's available physically here in stock at the moment. Just to give you guys like a better idea of what we physically have in stock. And that's basically kind of just to give you guys an idea of what we have that we'll send out pretty much immediately, within 24 to 48 hours upon order. The reason we are doing it this way tonight is because we have a number of pieces that we have in stock that we don't necessarily need. Okay, so all of those are in stock. Perfect. Okay, what else do we have to put in here? We have to put in the Moonwolf. So this is the Tall Geese. This is one of the sabers that's currently in our featured products. It has Xeno 3. It is Xeno 3 Pixel. It has got 86 sound fonts on it, standard. And even if you buy a saber from us, and we have to drop ship it to you guys, your standard sound fonts is 86. 86 sound fonts is your standard sound fonts. Boom. Boom. So 86 sound fonts is your standard for what you can expect from us from a sound font, which is unheard of in the saber community. We have a lot of sound fonts on our basic sabers. We do currently also have a couple of these in stock. This is the Sabine Wren saber from Star Wars Ahsoka. Okay, these are also physically here in stock with 86 sound fonts on. We do also update the firmware, update the board. Hi guys, how you doing tonight? We're just going over a couple of our in-stock sabers tonight, hoping to sell a bunch of them. We have 10 in stock. We have ready to ship. We have 10. Our goal is 10 orders. 10 orders is our goal. Okay, let me just scroll down here. Let me just do a quick search for Warped Shadow. So what we are doing is we are having our sales event, and we are sending off sabers to lucky people who buy them. We have a number of sabers in stock, and we're going to show you a couple of them tonight. We have, like I said before, our exclusive saber, the Warped Shadow. This is exclusive to us. You guys can't buy this anywhere else other than Starforge sabers. It's based off of the saber used by Quinlan Voss. It takes a standard core. These are going off at $110 for baselet, and $295 for Pixel for the staff, which is not bad when you really look at what you're getting. You're getting 2 full sabers. I'm going to drop that down a bit here because that seems a bit expensive. Actually, no, that works. It's $75 a pop. So save that. If you want them in Xeno 3, it is, I believe, a $75 upcharge from RGB to Xeno 3, but you still get 86 sound fonts on the RGB, which is insanity. They do have app connectivity, so it's $185 for Xeno 3 Pixel. We are currently awaiting a resupply order, so we only have the 36-inch blades in stock for Xeno 3 Pixel. With the baselet ones, which is the RGB, we can cut the blades to any length you really want. For this specific saber. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Which one are you looking for, buddy? Prices for which one? So this is 110 baselet and 185 for Pixel. It is $295 if you want the staff with 2 Pixel, or $180 baselet. And then we have this one. This is the Shin Hati saber from Ahsoka. Okay, I gotta add this to our ready to ship to our featured products. So the featured products are going to remain the same the entire time it's up. It's going to remain the same. You guys will be able to see them and everything. These are the sabers that we have physically in stock. I know ready to ship is typically the way we go for in stock, but because of the live stream event, I wanted to make it a little easier on everybody. The Shin Hati Moonwolf saber is $255 for baselet. Fortunately, we sold out of the last of the baselets, so this is $330 for Pixel. So this is $330 for Pixel. What you get when you buy the Shin Hati saber in Pixel is you get the saber and the blade. It comes in a full box. It's a 36-inch blade. It sits pretty deep in here. For example, I can barely touch it with my going to the base of my middle finger. So we're talking maybe a 2-inch blade depth. So really you're getting like a 34-inch out of saber blade. Really decent pricing. For $330, we have 2 of these in stock. They are pristine. They're not weathered. They come with a 7/8 inch Pixel blade. We update the firmware on them. You get 86 sound fonts with them. Okay, that's our Shin Hati saber. I know the one you guys really want to see because everybody really wants to see this one. And you can't even tell me you don't, because even when we go to events, this is the one everybody wants to see the most of. The
Please recharge.
let me get a hex wrench here and we'll get a new battery into it. This is obviously the dark saber with a flat blade. It is on our website. It's listed as The Way. Okay, it comes with a standard. This is the new, pretty much the new standard core for any saber that's using a dedicated switch for Nexus. So this is the standard core. Buddy, the dark saber you've got versus this is the core now. So they've adjusted the way the cores are set up for the dark, for everything. They've adjusted all the, pretty much everything on the sabers themselves. Let me get the battery out of this bad boy. But we're doing Matt, tonight's the night. If you want, I'll be honest with you, Matt. I am honestly, when I put it on the last resupply order, completely forgot to grab a Balin Skull saber for us. We've basically been we're running off of the Shin Hatis because I was intending to get a Balin Skull and I completely forgot to grab another one again. There we go. So the new dark saber cores, this is pretty much it. Just slips right in. The core itself is just one of the standard cores that we get for our sabers now for removable cores, which is really nice because charging them is a pain in the neck on the older styles. You can ask a couple of the older guys here who saw the old cores. They were big, they were bulky. You had to take the whole thing out just to get to the charger. It was a pain in the neck, especially with the Xeno 3s. But with this one, everything just kind of sits nice and pretty in here. We have, I think, 3 of these in stock in Xeno 3 Pixel. So we've had a few people order baselets of these, and there's nothing wrong if you like baselets of the Darksaber. It doesn't look necessarily 100% canon the way this one does. This one is 100% canon. As far as the look, it looks like the Darksaber that you see in Mandalorian Season 2. And going forward from there, it is 100% of Xeno 3. You get 86 sound fonts with it. You get the app connectivity to it. I mean, this is the Cadillac of the sabers. These are in stock right now. We have several of them here physically with us in stock. And if you purchase a saber with us today, you get 3 different raffle opportunities. We're giving away a saber today. It is a baselet. Eric, why would you want to do an empty one when you could buy one of these right here? Yes, all base other than our Eco baselets, which is what we're giving away today. So the Eco baselet is a saber that you can it's got 4 sound fonts. It's very durable. You could basically beat it to within an inch of use it as a beer saber and it'll still work. And it's a good saber. But all of our standard baselets have app connectivity. So if you were to buy the baselet, so the baselet version of this is actually slightly different. Well, yeah, crushing batteries ends poorly, but why would you want to crush one of these? These are awesome. You don't want to crush one of these things. Why would you want? I know you want it for the crushed Darksaber from Mandalorian Season 3, but why would you ever want to crush one of these things? These are insanity for, these are the coolest sabers you could buy. Why would you ever want to even buy one just to crush it? I mean, you got the Darksabers. I mean, we've got a bunch of them here. And like I said, we're not stopping our lives until we make 10 sales tonight. And let me just show you.
Fireblade. Steady. Unstable. Rainbow blade.
This is $420. 86 sound fonts with a rainbow blade, flat blade, hard case. $420, free shipping. Ships out tomorrow. So, I mean, you guys tell me, for $420, plus you get this, plus, you get 86 sound fonts, which is a ridiculously large amount of fonts, plus you get this, and everything in the case right here, for $420, ships out tomorrow. You'll have it, depending on where you live, you'll probably have it by the middle of the week next week. So, I mean, it's kind of a catch-22. Do you want to purchase one and wait a while? And we also have these. These are the Senator's Best Friends. Sleek. It's got the electroplating. Nice, beautiful grip. Cover tech wheel. Again, 86 sound fonts, full app connectivity to your phone. These things have an insane compatibility. We have a baselit and a pixel version of this in stock. We have the Loft Wolf, a Loft Knight in stock, and we have a Clan Saber in stock. So you guys, you're looking at an ample supply of sabers that you could possibly get. You're looking at the best supply of sabers you can have. Is the SBF based on canon? No, the Senator's Best Friend is not based on a canon design, as far as we know. As far as we know, it isn't. We also have the Train Flex, but I thought I grabbed one and I grabbed an empty box instead. So the SBF is not based on a canon-based design. I honestly have no idea where it comes from. It was designed by one of the other vendors in our vendor group, and they gave it to the company to use, Nexus Sabers, to put out. I have no idea where the design inspiration for that one came from. We were looking at it, and one of my buddies that I work with at conventions, we were looking at them. Hey Elijah, how you doing, buddy? One of my buddies who was working in at the convention with me. So we were looking at the new sabers coming up, and this was one of them coming up. We were looking at it, and I'm like, guys, we need a name for this thing. And I don't really feel like doing a name giveaway, because every time we do a name giveaway, we'll give away either a coupon code or something, or so much percent off of a saber for it, and we never see it come back. So we decided to name it there. One of our guys said, well, it's got gold, it's got silver, it's got black, it looks kind of regal, so let's call it the Senator's Best Friend. Because it also is it's simple. If you were a senator or something in the Galactic Republic and you wanted to hide something, you could hide this in your robes pretty quickly and easily. So that's where the name comes from. I know it seems kind of sketchy, but yeah, that's where the name for the Senator's Best Friend came from. I gotta say, I like it. I didn't know how long it was going to be, because the photos we get for marketing for these sabers are very small. And it's really hard to tell scaling size. And I'll give you an example. Let me find it here, because there's one other saber we have here where I thought it was going to be a smaller handle, much sleeker design. That's that. It's not it. It's got this one right here. Yeah. This is the Clan Saber. We have one of these in pixel. I thought this thing was going to be a much sleeker, smaller design. I'm just going to unscrew this here. Okay. Pop it out. Turn it on. Pop it back in. So the thing with this one is you want to line up the switch with this little button here, because that's actually the switch. And you guys will see in a second what I'm talking about. So we line that up right there. Okay. Matt, you go right ahead and do your unboxing review of it, because you'll actually end up being the first unboxing review we've had. And believe me, there we go. So this one does not have a lot of blinkies or anything like that like the other sabers do. If you guys can see this little button right here, and I'll show you TikTok as well. That little button right there is the actual switch.
Unstable. Rainbow.
Now, when you see this image, the image of this in our catalog, it looks a lot thinner. It looks like it's a lot less bulky than this. And it looks a lot more sleek and everything like that. I still like this saber. I really do, because it's still a clan saber from one of my favorite movies. But it's not.
The assassin knight wonder.
It's not the same.
The sun, the third, the master, the Dark Lord Order, fallen apprentice, the princess, the butcher, truth, grace, the senate, redeemed, bounty.
So
the count,
this one.
light.
So this is the Gundam one. This is what will be on the Gundam Saber once we update the actual firmware on it. Okay, that triple beep sound is from the actual Gundam Wing anime. It's what the targeting of another Gundam. And if I can get it to the right angle. There we go. So they also have the we putting some sounds on there from and I changed the font, the font name to that you hear to it's a Gundam. So you also find that our saves have hidden music tracks on them. For example, the one you just heard from on the Gundam sound font is actually the theme song to Gundam Wing. We are tossing that on for free, no charge on that one. We just added that in because we thought it would be kind of cool to have that soundtrack. But at the same time, all of the added fonts that you're getting, the 86, completely free of charge. You get the standard 34 plus our 3 exclusive sound fonts, plus any additions that we've done to the sound fonts, like the Gundam Wing soundtrack, all that stuff. That's all on us. We do that anyway. As far as you, Matt, your baselet, we have to email you the actual whatchamacallit there. We have to email you the sound font links. Because the links for the sound fonts are We have to email you the actual Sound Font catalog themselves because yours is coming direct from our company, supply company. So when you get yours, it should come with an SD card. If it doesn't, just type us up a quick email, and we'll make sure to get a couple SD cards out to you. Or if you want, you can. Yeah, they're just two 16 gigabyte SD cards. If you've got them lying around from anything else, just toss them in your computer, format them, and then we'll send you the Google links to the actual sabers. Other than that, guys, we've got a lot of different sabers coming into stock here. I remember you, Matt. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of different sabers in stock at the moment. I just brought in a few of them to show you guys what we have. We have this bad girl right here. The Sabine Wren from Star Wars Ahsoka. This is by far one of my favorite sabers because we love the Ahsoka series. We just sold off two Ahsoka sabers, a bunch of Ahsoka sabers themselves. So, we've got a whole bunch of these. Okay. This is kind of rare because the switch section has changed. In the future iterations of this saber, this is going to be a switch section. Hey, man, that being nice to people is how we made our rep. We have a lot of dedicated clients, and being nice to people is what we do. If that means we add on some cool stuff or we give you guys a good deal and we, get you guys some cooler stuff, that's how we work. But right now, I'll be honest with you, right now we're looking to make, we've got a couple of bills coming due and we need to make a couple sales to get past the end of the month. Next month I start a new job where I'll be doing this stuff still, but I start a new job and I'll be really pushing a lot of sales after 4:00, 5:00 at night, and pushing to work on that. But right now we're just trying to get through the end of this month. So rather than asking for people to help, we'd rather make some sales, get some people give people amazing customer service and get a better rep for our business. But we have the I call it the Spectre 6. Technically, it is Ezra's original saber. We have this one. We have a. I should have pulled out the Qui-Gon Jinn and the Obi-Wan's V1s, which we will be putting on special here in a couple days to get rid of them. Because they're updating the Obi-Wan saber for Padawan saber from episode 1. They're updated the Qui-Gon saber, which we will be getting in. They've made them more canon, so we're going to be looking at putting those out on sale and getting the newer ones in. But for right now, we've got those two out in the van still. But like I said, we're not leaving our live streams until we make at least 10 sales. So share around the live stream with your friends. We're going to be here pretty much the next 3 or 4 hours selling this stuff, trying to move product. So for 3 or 4 hours, we're going to be here chilling out, hanging out. Also, remember, if you purchased sabers with us in the past, you guys will also have rewards points that you can use. So you can have rewards points and things like that coming in. We also have an Inquisitor saber in stock. It is the last Inquisitor saber we have in stock physically here. We can drop ship them to you, but I mean, this is the last Inquisitor that we actually will physically have in stock for a while. What do you mean, Eric? You need 26 more Nova Crystals. 26 more for what? Let me actually I gotta check. I gotta check his rewards. I want to see what he's talking about because I have no idea what. Oh well, Matt, right there, we've got it in stock right here. It's a Baselit Inquisitor, all 86 sound fonts, and we'll get it shipped out to you immediately tomorrow. And I'll tell you, it's a good saber. Let me just take a look here at my. Okay, what does he need? 26 more for 1974. So manage program. I want to see what he's looking at getting. Points and rewards. Yeah, I see what your plan is there, Eric. I see what your plan is. Nicholas, I don't even want to know, but I'm gonna check because you have had a lot of. I think we credited you quite a bit. Yeah, Nicholas, you're at 1320. You redeemed 3,000. So you're at 1320. Eric. So the train flex is on your acquire list. Eric. Because we have one of those in stock, and let me just take a look here. I forgot what I think it's like $185. Let's see here. That one wasn't even really a very far off one. Yeah, it's 185. So it's 185. Let me just take a look do a quick calculation here. Calendar. My calendar. I need a calculator. All apps. 25.2. It's 37. Minus 185. 25 minus 37. It's 148. Eric, are you sure you're down 26? How much is the Baselit Inquisitor? Give me 1 minute here and I will find it for you. The Baselit Inquisitor is $565. And honestly, if you were ever to purchase that one tonight, we would basically stop the whole sales aspect of this and just party it up. Because that would pretty much cover us for the end of for everything. So we would be good. Eric, I think you need to take a look again. I'm showing that you have $2,000 loyalty points. Yeah, I'm showing you have exactly 2,000 loyalty points. Dude, I'll share my screen with you. I said, and honestly, Matt, if you were to purchase that, I think we'd switch into party mode and just party for the entire night. Because that would literally be the best sale we could have ever made. Hold on, Eric. I'll share my screen with the live here. Share screen. Yeah, no, I'm seeing 2,000 here, bud. I'm not showing. I'm not showing 1974. I'm showing that you have 2,000 exactly. I mean, I don't know, what to tell you there, bud. Maybe you miscounted. I think if you go back and everything, you'll see that you miscounted on what you thought you had. And we do have a couple of those in Xeno 3 pixel in stock. Any wiggle room? Well, Matt, let me give you. What are you looking at for wiggle room? What kind of wiggle room are you needing here? Because let's check your here, Matt. What did you buy when you were at the when you were at our event in Rochester? Just to be curious here, what did you actually purchase in the event in Rochester? Okay. Okay. Perfect. We got one. That's our first sale of the night. Okay. So Eric, that one is gonna have to be. I'm guessing you bought the baselet because we have Pixel in stock. Let me just take a look here. Oh, you did. Okay. Oh darn! I had that one. That was mispriced. It should have been 185. How the heck did I miss that? Oh no, that's RGB. Okay. Whew. You scared me for a second there, Eric. You scared me, buddy. Okay. Your dual purchase of the malls was all set. Loyalty program. I forgot to put your cost in. So Matt, let me just pull you up here. So you purchased I got the Anakin NeoPixel at the. You know what we sold that one to you for, Matt? Was that the V2 or the V3? God, I forgot. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I'm on live on you as well. Okay, so let me take a look here, Matt. So gift points, we're looking probably at about 700 points. So let me take a look here at the program, points and rewards. So it looks like you have enough for 15% off. Yep. So that would have been the 365. So we gave you 700 more in points. So clear 565 times 0.15. That's 84.75. So clear that 565 minus 84.75. Best we can do is $480.25 on that. That would use your 15% off coupon for your loyalty points, which you have more than enough of. And what will happen is you'll get another 800 to add on to whatever you have left from that purchase. So Eric, the one you just purchased, we have the ability to get it, but you're going to be waiting a bit because that one is only going to be, we only have Xeno 3 Pixel in stock. Let me jump onto our site because I'm pretty sure he's still on there. Send that off to him. Yep. So Matt, what we've done is we've added you because I forgot to do that, and I apologize. When you purchased the first time for that, I forgot to add your points in from that purchase onto your loyalty program sign when you signed up. So now you should have 15% off on that one. So what we're doing right now is our live sales event. We're just trying to get a few sales here and there over the next couple of weeks, the next couple of days to get some savers sold here. So what we've done, Matt, is we've given you basically a 15% off coupon that drops the cost of the Inquisitor Saber from $565 to $480. Oh, yeah, of course. Or I can just... Okay, let me get back into the orders here. Orders. Absolutely, dude. And you know what? Even if you don't put the order in today, you can put the order in more actions, cancel and refund, continue, cancel order. Okay, so PayPal. So you should be seeing your refund sent there. And let me just check my bank account because I need to make sure that that came out of the okay. So I am not touching my the funds in that PayPal account. So the order has been refunded to you, Eric. Showing it going through to from PayPal. Just let me know when you get that. Yep. And then let me check your loyalty points here to make sure that you got the loyalty points back. Because I want to make sure that you get your loyalty points for that as well. Yep, we're still showing you at 2,000, so you're good to go. Remember, we only have 36-inch blades in stock for the loyalty points. Yes, it does. I just checked it. If it didn't, I was going to throw 2,000 more onto your Nova Crystal pack just so that you could go back in and retake and redo it. So yes, it does refund the Nova Crystals as well. And I just checked them, but I will go back in and refresh my page to make sure. I am showing, yeah, you are still at 2,000 Nova Crystals, Eric, so you should be good there. But we are doing our live stream event, sales event tonight. We have specials going on. All of the sabers from the live stream sales event that are currently in stock here are shown in our featured products on our saber on our business page at sfsabers.com or starforgesabers.com, whichever is easier for you to get to. We are doing a bunch of different sales tonight with a bunch of different sabers. We have the Warp Shadow and the Warp Staff marked down to the markdown to whatchamacallit there. The Warp Shadow and the Warp Staff are marked down. The Warp Shadow is at 110. The Warp Staff is at 180. It's the usual upcharge for base Xeno 3 pixel, that being $75. The usual upcharge for Xeno 3 pixel on the staff is let me get back in here. Try it on my phone because my phone can update faster. Loyalty programs. Eric. Points. 24. So it's probably having difficulties updating on the actual pages themselves. Yeah. So we are going to give points, 2,000, save. There we go. Taken care of. So, like I said, we have $110 for our baselet Xeno 3. Let me take a look here at what we can sell that for. Dropbox catalogs. Yeah, give me a second here, Matt, and I'm gonna do a special product page for you on that one. Store products, add new product. There we go, Eric. You got it. All right, we'll get that one out for you, no problem. Add new product. Matt, I'm doing up a special page for you right now because I am willing to do, wouldn't be as much, but 57.25. Transfer to bank. Transfer in minutes. Done. Okay. Okay. Let me I'm gonna make a special product page for you, Matt. Name of product, Matt's Inquisitor Saber. Price is gonna be $425. Save. And I'm just going to share this right to you directly, Matt. And then you'll be good to go. So. Save. Wix. And we don't do this that often. Share. Copy. And I know you're on the site right now, Matt. So I'm just going to send this right to you. There you go, bud. Nicholas, I gotta say, if you want the tall geese, I've got one right here. We can have it in the mail for you tomorrow. Yeah, if that's what you truly want, we can have the tall geese in the mail for you tomorrow, Nick, and you would get 15% off the purchase tonight. So give me 1 second here. It's a tall geese V3 Pixel. So give me 1 second here, Nick, to see what the cost would be. So it would be $350. This episode is called Eric Tries to Buy a Lightsaber. Well, Eric, I'll tell you what, man, we really appreciate you guys doing that. No, you don't, Matt. I'm just bringing it down to 425 for you. You don't even need to worry about the coupon code. All you have to do is hit buy now and you're good. So Eric, the tall geese, or Nick, the tall geese is right here for you. 350. Times 0.5. 250. It'd be about 298 today if you were for the Xeno 3 pixel tall geese, Nick. I mean, even at conventions, we're not going to be able to come down that far. This is basically yours. Let me take a look at your loyalty points on our program because I'm pretty sure. Oh, Matt, I love you guys. I love it. You guys rock. You guys have been, you're making my day here, guys. You are making my day, and I absolutely love it. Transfer to bank. You guys are making my day, and I absolutely love it. You guys are definitely on my list of amazing people that we are definitely going to be giving some great sales to when we see you. Matt, I think we already got your address from the last order you put in, but I will definitely make sure to get that to you, no problem. We'll be putting that in the mail tonight. Oh, God, I can't believe you guys have been this great. Nick, $298 would be cost of this right now in Xeno 3 Pixel. At convention, you're probably looking at paying about $340, $350. I mean, if you're really serious about the tall geese, for your loyalty program points, let me just look up here because you've purchased a few things with us. Yeah, I'm showing your loyalty points are 1,500 on our site. So you'd be looking at about 298. It comes with a box and a stand. It doesn't come with a stand that's specifically designed for it, but it does come with a box. It doesn't come with a hardcover box, though. They design an entire special cardboard carrying box because the box itself is that wide just to accommodate the thing. But we'll get that packaged up for you and shipped tomorrow. Absolutely, Eric. We are definitely going to be there. We won't be there Friday, and I do apologize about that. We had to actually work with the convention Friday night because Friday we are going to be at, unfortunately, work. So don't tell your fiance, dude. I'm gonna give you a little. You think that's bad? So my fiance has been having me because we've been the last few months we've been kind of struggling to get by on a few things. So there have been people who've asked for sabers that my fiance owns. And she's given me the permission to sell her sabers. Now, we wouldn't do this if her sabers were banged up or anything, but my fiance is very, very, very meticulous about making sure her sabers are kept in immaculate condition. This is the 5th time we've sold her Ahsoka set. Yeah, and she wants me to make it very clear. She hadn't even taken it out of the shipping box yet. We were still waiting to set them up, and it was still in the box that they arrived into our house with. So she has been very amazing about letting me sell her Ahsoka set, which is insanity. But I mean, you guys, this has been so amazing, you guys. We absolutely can't thank you guys enough for being our customers. Eric, we're gonna have an amazing deal for you when we see you at in a month at in Massachusetts. And Matt, when we see you again in Flower City, we're definitely giving you an amazing deal yourself. We're gonna have some amazing new sabers that we're gonna have, and we're definitely giving you guys a huge shout out deal because, dude, I'm gonna explain to you how this works. So I don't know if you guys have ever been coming off of not having off of like not having an income and then having steady income and then not having an income for 2 weeks. We were basically looking at this whole beginning week and then the week after that. So starting this Monday and going till the week, probably 2 weeks later, of not having any kind of cash flow for our bills. So yes, Eric, to answer your question, this absolutely helps. I can't thank you guys enough, and that's why we want to make sure we carry you guys when we see you at conventions. We're going to be doing we're definitely going to be having some good deals for you guys when we come because you guys are saving our butts. And we can't thank you guys enough for stuff like that. Like I said, I'm just starting my new position this upcoming Monday. I still will be running the shop. It'll just be after hours, but at the same step, you guys, we don't really do a lot of stuff outside of the 8-hour mark. Like, yeah, I mean, this came as a surprise to me. I was working for a place. I ended up losing my job. And I ended up having no real income for months. I was looking for a new job. The income from here is good, but it only accompanies like 1 week. So we have to do the whole unemployment thing, which it kind of sucks. But it was only like conventions that we were seeing any kind of real sales. Most of the time our site's been quiet, and it's because you guys have jumped back in and have been helping that we've seen an increase in people active on the site. So and my fiance is currently, and I know it, when this 2023, when it rains it pours. My fiance is dealing with a new medical condition for us, and it's something that we haven't really had a lot of experience with, and she's been laid up and out of work for the entirety, pretty much the entirety of the second half of 23. So she won't be going back to work for a while. So, she was laid up. And Matt, if you remember when you saw us at Rochester, she was kind of in the background, not really doing anything. Just hanging out. The reason we had her physically in Rochester with us instead of home is because the way she's been injured is she can't use her left arm at all. So she was there, but she wasn't doing anything except kind of just chilling out and hanging out because we don't want her getting up and lifting stuff up and selling and everything like that. So she was with us, but she wasn't like physically doing any of the business work. But yeah, that's kind of what we've been dealing with the last few months. I start a new job on Monday, and it's a case of where we're we have an income, and then boom, the income goes away for like a week or so. So, I mean, this helps immensely, guys. Nick, that's kind of what we do. I mean, and it's not like we're trying to make millions off of this, because we've seen companies where people try to make millions, and it's just not savory. Matt, dude, I gotta tell you, that's a good convention for your first con. We're actually, if you saw where we were this time, our booth gets so many people at it that they're actually putting us up by the guest stars for the next convention in next September. So we won't be on the main vendor floor. We're actually getting like a place of honor up by the guest stars, because we get so many convention goers at our booth. And it's such a congested booth type that they're going to put us up by the guest stars because there's more room. So that's what 2024 is going to look like for us. I got to tell you, man, definitely have them check us out in April if they're trying to save up money, because Nicholas knows, because he was at the con that we did in Clayton, New York, when this happened. So in 2022, I proposed to my fiance at AnchorCon, and now I don't know what the heck the deal is going on with this hand. This is a ring that she bought me for my, like, a temporary, like an engagement ring kind of thing. It's one of those Enzo rings. It's just a simple silicone, and it's flexy. But she also bought me the Mandalorian ring from Kay with the black diamonds. It's really awesome. I love it. But for some reason, it reacts weirdly with my left hand. Like, it oxidizes the skin and it causes irritation. So I've been wearing it on my right hand the whole time for like 4 or 5 months now. And it doesn't do it on my right hand. So I don't know. That's a weird situation with my hand. But May the 4th, we usually have an amazingly huge sale. And we're doing like 15% off the whole site. We're having specific sales. We're doing basically like tonight, long lives, and selling a bunch of stuff. That's what we have. This is the Han. She has the Leia. And we're doing a big long bunch of like selling events each week, where usually we have a sale called This is the May. We're still having that sale. We just can't do the May 4th version of it. So the May 4th sale is usually our biggest sale of the year, because obviously May 4th. May 4th is usually our biggest sale. We have a ton of people come on, and a ton of like shotgunning, a ton of sales and stuff to get people psyched for the May 4th sales and all that. So this year, because we don't have any ability, my cell phone's is going to be used for other things this year. Just so you guys know, we're going to be live streaming the whole wedding service on the site, on the Facebook page for May 4th. But we've got the tall geese in stock. We've got the way in stock. We've got a couple of things in stock. Most of them are Xeno 3 pixel. Some of them are RGB. But we're going to be live streaming our wedding service on here on May 4th. And we have a ton of people. Oh, yeah. Nicholas, this is going to be big. You're going to want to definitely check it out. We have a bunch of stuff in stock. So, I mean, we've got a ton of stuff coming in. That's Matt's. Okay. So, Matt, you're going to laugh when I tell you this. We are located just outside of Malone, New York. So, when it comes to us getting to Rochester, we're about a 4.5 to 5 hour drive. It's usually closer to 5 hours because we're driving in a Ford Transit cargo van. It's fairly sizable. Okay, let me just go here. Yeah, I mean we're in, so you're to get to Rochester you're looking at probably 2 days shipping. I won't lie, it is not going to take that long to get that to you. And we have it. It's out in the van. I know exactly where it is. So the new designs we've got coming in, we were discussing it as a group. As you guys know, we tend to group up with a number of people at conventions. We ended up becoming affiliated with Western New York Deadpool, because usually if you see him, you'll see us, or vice versa at conventions. So we got grouped up with him. We got grouped up with another cosplayer slash game influencer, Frumpy Man 13. He is one of my best friends, and we love him to death. He is amazing. The reason that I gotta say, wow, we got a lot of people on the site right now. The reason that we grouped up with him is he was one of my first customers, and he knows more about Golden Harvest in our group than anyone. So what we've decided is we're going to start doing new designs for emitters and pommels, and there's a reason for that, and the reason is kind of unique. For me, the reason's logic. The logic behind the reasoning is this: the actual what you call it there? The actual sabers, when you make them. Eric, man, I love you, dude. You share it with whoever you want. So the actual reason that we are doing a live, doing just emitters and pommels. If you guys have seen Nexus sabers, and I know you have because you've been there with us, you've been in communication with us. You've been in, you've been in communication with us. You've talked to us. You've seen us at conventions and everything. You know that the Warp Shadow is my baby. I designed it. I had the whole creative control on it. It's based off of Quinlan Voss's saber, but I used a lot of the sizing for the first saber that I ever made for a client. So we have our friend Kyle, who is also Frumpy Man 13. We made him a custom design saber, and I sent that custom design saber to him. He lived in my area, so he bought the custom design saber from me, and that thing lasted for years. So I used that sizing to create the Warp Shadow. The Warp Shadow was a pretty sizable endeavor. I mean, we had a lot of sabers. We have a lot of them in stock. And that sizable endeavor, we were hopeful that it was going to be really, really popular. It didn't really turn out as popular as we were hoping. So we've been discussing it with our designer team. We've been discussing the new saber concepts and everything. And we finally came to the decision that actually putting out a new full-on new saber is just not worth the risk. And the reason I say that is because we don't want another situation where we have like 60 warp shadows in stock and we're trying to get, we're taking them to all the conventions all over to move them, and we're still carrying the stock on them. We love them. I will never say that the warp shadow is a bad saber. I love it. It's a great saber, but it's a really niche market saber, and I will explain to you why. So the saber itself is as long as my forearm. That's great if you're a competition dueling person and you like long handles. It's based off Quinlan Voss's. It's fully electroplated. It is amazingly sleek and has a great feel. But compared to other sabers, it is like 2 inches longer. Compared to a lot of our other sabers, it is a lot longer than what you'd expect. The weight distribution is good on it, but we want to make sure that we're giving. And number one, there's that. But number two is we're also becoming affiliated with a lot of cosplayers and a lot of influencers. And if we do the Warp Shadow, let's say we were to do what we did with the Warp Shadow with other sabers. Doing what we did with the Warp Shadow with other sabers is a bad idea. And I'll give you the reason why. Let's say we design another saber. Now, the minimum design amount we have to get is 200, or is 100 sabers. We get quoted a price, and then we go through the prototyping and everything. It can take upwards of 6 to 7 months to actually get the saber and put it on the market. And we have to order 100 of them. So suddenly we have 100 of this one product that we have to move. We have no choice. It is set in stone. We have to move 100 of them, which we've been doing pretty well with the Warp Shadow. But if we made pommels and emitters instead of a full saber, number one, the cost is less on us. Number two, we can design it so that your build your own saber stuff is unique to us. And it's basically starting a setup that we're going to be calling the Star Mods. So Star Mods is Starforge modifications, Star Mods for short. They are going to be a unique set of emitters and pommel pieces to give you guys a much more unique saber feel. We have been really hopeful that things would take off with the Warp Shadow. Unfortunately, the Warp Shadow has not been shared around the community enough and everything for us to really, make it our bread and butter. We were hopeful, and I mean, the people who buy it and who really love it, they really love it. It's a great feel saber. It's got great, comfortable grip and everything like that. Nicholas has one, but it's going to give us a lot more opportunity to create new. And it's also going to give us the chance to mix and match for our affiliates. So I told you guys we were doing an affiliate. We were affiliating ourselves with a bunch of different people. One of the things that going to these conventions and hanging out at conventions, doing conventions and things like that has given us the ability to do is we've been able to do a full affiliate program, and we're in the midst of designing it. So this affiliate program is based on the people that we're working with. And I'm sure you guys have seen them on TikTok or on YouTube if you follow social media at all. Sunflower Stardust, who is Dolores from Imperial HR, has our Ravager Saber. We're going to be designing a bunch of parts during our convention here this year. We're looking at probably I want to go 6 pommels and 6 emitters because that's going to be enough to keep us in stock for at least a year. We get 100 of each. That's going to keep us in stock for a while. We go 6 pommels, 6 emitters, and then each of our affiliates is going to get a unique combination saber. And we're going to send one to each affiliate. They're going to get their own unique saber set up, and we're going to take a photo of it and make a special affiliate page for them on our website. And each affiliate that we use, when they refer people to our website, if they want, they can use a coupon code to refer for, it's usually 10% off, or they can use this affiliate link and sell and have someone buy a saber that they are affiliated with. The saber is not going to be a case of where we want them to, be making as much. Yes, Matt. Yes, if your unboxing becomes popular, yes, we are definitely going to create you an affiliate saber. Here's the thing: we market and plan and everything with plenty of people. There is more than enough people in this world where an affiliate link is definitely a possibility for people. And you don't need to be famous to be an affiliate. If you're a huge cosplayer in, like Eric just said, the Dark Empire, or if you have a pretty sizable following in a cosplay group in the area, we can make you an affiliate link and send you an affiliate saber. Matt, you don't seem to understand how the Starforge Empire works. Each affiliate is going to have their own personal affiliated saber affiliated with them as far as what they're able to refer to. So we're going to mix and match. And when we get them all in, this isn't going to be something that happens in a year or so, even 5 minutes from now. We've been working on the Starforge Empire for about a year. We've been meeting new cosplayers. We've been meeting new famous people. The Starforge Empire is going to be starting, and this is actually the first time we've been mentioning it on live. So the Starforge Empire is definitely going to be a big thing for us, and we're starting it right now. The cat's out of the bag now. So the cat's out of the bag. We're starting it now. We're going to be, my buddy Western New York Deadpool is working on our logo. We have multiple people who want in, and you won't have minimums, you won't have anything like that to worry about when it comes to being an affiliate. We just ask that if you like our product, obviously you're going to make a video of it, and then we send off we create you a coupon code to refer for 10% off. The way this is also going to work is this: the affiliate that gets the most coupon codes or the most affiliate sabers sold in a year, at the end of that year, they get one of our big sabers. Panda got it last year. It was the Rufio saber with the Profi core. It was a fairly sizable saber. I mean, he really went for it. And I gotta say, I love doing it. That was a great one. I think we still have a few Panda sabers in stock. Oh, by the way, Eric and Matt, you guys just got entered because you made purchases in a chance to win a Panda saber for this month, and then a Golden Harvest saber for next month. And you're also entered for a chance to win I can secure a D-ring onto it. Cover tech ring onto it. It may not look exactly like this Base Ranger saber on the site, depending on what she has, because I think we only have a silver Space Ranger in stock fully. But what we can do is I can have them send it to you, depending on what it is, and I can how. So the D-rings aren't that bad, so I can have them send it to you, and I'll have the D-ring in with it. And then you can tap it if you need be. I wouldn't recommend buying. Eric, you know what? Tell her what to do. Tell her to do this. If she really likes the Space Ranger, tell her to buy a mystery box. I will put a Space Ranger together and put it in there for her. But if she buys a mystery box and she wants something a little bit more advanced than a Space Ranger, give me a minute here. Let me get the mystery boxes. Pulled up. Tell her to buy a tier. Let me see. What does the Space Rangers cost? Because what I can do is if she is looking at a youngling. Hold on, this is gonna be easier if I use my phone for it because I forget the manage products mystery. Tier 1. Okay, manage inventory. If she goes into the mystery box, is she looking for pixel or baselet? Because if she goes into the tier 1 mystery box in the featured products, and I can put together one for her that's got a really nice setup, and I'll even put the D-ring on myself, or the cover text knob on myself. And Eric, is this someone from the Dark Empire, or is this just someone who wants to buy a saber? Let me get back to you on that. I take a look at my images. I'm not sure if it does. Okay. Tell her to go Xeno 3 RGB tier 1 mystery box, or she can do the tier 2 or the 65. The tier 65, she won't have app connectivity and she'll only get 4 sound fonts. If she does Xeno 3 RGB baselit on tier 1 mystery box, I'll throw together a good saber I'll put together a really nice saber for her and make sure that there's a cover tech wheel attached to it. Yeah. Dude, okay, we're gonna need to get her something better than tell her to do the mystery box. I'll take care of her. If it's your apprentice, we need to do something a lot better than a Space Ranger saber for her. So the other thing is this, guys. Let me check on that for you, Matt. Let me check on that for you, Matt, because I am not sure. And I'm not going to give you false information. I don't believe it does. And I don't believe that there's a way to put it on there because of how it's set up. It does not appear that it does. I don't know that we can set one up because of the way the handhold setup is. I don't want to tell you yes, we can, because of the way that the thing folds out too. just because it's slightly awkward. So yeah, I don't want to tell you no. Yes, we can, because I'm not 100% sure we could put a cover tech on that thing. I don't. It's not that we couldn't try. I just don't. I can throw a cover tech in with it, and if you want to see if you can find like one of the screws that's not, going to be too much in the way, and it'll hang right on your belt. Yes. Yeah, I can add a cover tech into the box with it just so that you have it. And then if you want to give it a shot and see if it'll work, absolutely more power to you. I'm 100% for you trying. I don't want to try it myself, end up breaking something, and then having to go back on and order it from someplace, order it from our supply shop, and make you wait for it. Especially when I've told you it's going to be a few weeks, or especially when I've told you it'll go out tomorrow. But yeah, but I can tell you this, for anyone who is interested, the Warp Staff and the Warp Shadow, they definitely have a spot for cover techs. And a lot of the sabers now, if you guys are paying attention to crap. Okay, Eric, that's more people that's been on the site in like 2 days in the last 15 minutes, and I've been on the site in 2 days. Keep sharing the site, man, because that is doing a lot of good for us. And we want to see everybody come on. We want to see everybody checking the site out and, buying some cool sabers. But yeah, no, tell your apprentice to go to the Tier 1 mystery box, Xeno 3 RGB, and I'll take care of her. She definitely is going to get something a little bit better than a Space Ranger, and I'm sure with the way the world is right now, budget is definitely coming into play here. Yeah, even if she orders the Space Ranger, I'm tempted to get her to do a mystery box for her. But any orders that come in today, you're also entered to win the Panda Saber at the end of this month, the Golden Harvest Saber at the end of next month, and we're also doing a giveaway saber today as well. So we're also doing a giveaway saber today as well, and that'll be included in your purchase deliveries. So if you purchased a saber with us today, we're also going to be doing a giveaway saber. It's going to be an Eco RGB saber. So it's only going to have the 4 sound fonts, but full color and everything like that. But you guys are going to be super happy. And Eric, if she wants to use your address to have it shipped to you, we can include it all in one box. And we can get it out to you, no problem. Get it out fast for her, so that way it's one shipping cost for you guys, and you can make sure everything's up to snuff on it. Or if we can ship it to her, no big deal, one way or the other. But we are definitely having some fun tonight. So that's. Let me think here. I gotta take a look at my recent orders, because that's 3 recent orders now. That's 1, 2, right there. Yeah. This is amazing, guys. This is absolutely amazing. And we are also giving away a Panda Saber at the end of this month. We also have the Rufio in stock. We have 2 different versions of the Rufio in stock. We have red and blue. Let me grab one of those for you. Grab them for you, because those are actually pretty cool. I'm sorry I didn't think to grab them when I was up over here. Blue. I did not think to grab one of these when I was pulling together our supplies for tonight. So this is the a version of the saber that Panda got. Actually, I just realized I plugged in my ring light and I never turned it the heck on. The Panda with the crackle blade is definitely awesome. So Panda Red got a version of this with gold instead of red, but we have the red in stock, which I absolutely love this, by the way. This is one of my favorite sabers. We have the red one in stock physically here, ready to ship out. It would go out tomorrow, same as every other saber. But they recently did a recoloring on the actual saber itself, and I kind of like the recolor. I like the red, but the recoloring. So he came out with two different color aspects. I like the blue, and so does my fiance. So I'm not stealing your plugs. I'm talking about this one. The Rufio in blue. Yeah. We actually really like this one. So we're gonna probably be getting a lot more of these in stock once the conventions start. Matt, dude, that's a great way of motivating her. Tell her if she gets 100, you'll buy her the Shin Hati in what you call it there in Pixel. Happy New Year, buddy. I'm sorry I can't see you on the page because we're on StreamYard right now streaming and we can't actually see who's commenting that. Give me a second here. But I can see it on my Facebook, I think. Oh, yeah. Awesome. You guys have got to be
That's why I hammered everything I knew into a boy. When I was finally ready to fight with someone other than himself.
Yeah, I'm just sorry guys. I got a little bogged down here looking at the what you call it there. DX exposed. And don't ask who those guys are because be thankful that you guys never met them. Because they're not a very friendly group of individuals. But yeah, we meet a lot of different companies, and there's a lot of different companies that come into contact with us from just being a saber company. Kyber Cave has been really cool about with us. We've had a lot of good experience with them. And obviously, we all go on each other's live streams and hang out and have fun. James from Hooked on Sabers, we met them last year at Rhode Island. Those guys are rocking. They rock. We make a lot of friends. And I mean, that's kind of the added bonus of this is we make a lot of friends. The added absolutely. They interviewed us when we first got started, and they interviewed us again a little later, maybe 3 or 4 weeks before Rhode Island. And I mean, we had a blast dealing with a lot of the saber companies that we've come in contact with. So we have. You did it again, didn't you, Eric? Yes, you did. Okay, Eric, I'm gonna send you. Yep, I'm gonna put it together for you, and I'm gonna send it both in one package. That way, you get both of them at the same time. They'll both arrive to you at the same time. Dude, it may have been 1.5 to 2 years, because I think the first one was during the pandemic, so it might have been the very tail end of pandemic, and then the second one was midway towards the end of 23. So, I know it was, I think, 2020, and I think it was late 2020, early 23 when you did it for us this year. But I mean, we do a lot of fun stuff. And I mean, we've met a lot of cool people in conventions, and we really love. We are really just enjoying it. And like I said, and Eric, Matt, you guys met us at a convention, and that's how you found out about us, and then you started sharing it with everybody. I mean, we want to make sure you guys are taken care of, especially with the amount of stuff you guys do for us and letting us basically live this life. We don't see a lot of we don't see a lot of stuff coming through from just existing online, basically. And we really appreciate the fact that you guys really come on and trust us with this. We know sabers are kind of a big deal for a lot of people, and we really appreciate you guys coming on and giving us your business. So let me see here. That's Eric with 2, Matt with 1. Yep, there it is. So this link right here that Eric has posted up is the first interview we did. This is the first interview I did with them when I was designing the Warp Shadow and was just getting stirred out and trying to figure out how to navigate the online selling. I gotta say, between this and the second interview, it's been insanity. We have been having an insanely large amount of growth in like a 2 year time span. 2 years worth of time, and our growth has gone exponentially higher. So what do we got for tonight? 1, 2, 3 orders so far. That's 695. Okay. We've seen a lot of growth, and we've seen a lot of people coming into our shop when we're at conventions. But being online, figuring out the online marketplace and how to market ourselves, that's been challenging for us, because our marketing and how we market our website and everything, we haven't really hit that target yet of this is how you market a website correctly. This is how you design it. And I mean, Arc here is if oh yeah. Yeah, Eric, we're definitely gonna toss in another handful of business cards. Actually, we're gonna toss in the stickers. Because we have our new stickers in our that just came in. So we're gonna toss a bunch of stickers in for you as well. Have a good night, buddy. Thank you so much. You know, and we've got the Warp Shadow, the Warp Staff. I know, right? And here's the thing, Nick, you and I, we're local, and they know that we'll see them at events. So what ends up happening is when we go to like or NocoCon and AnchorCon, we do amazing because the locals will save up money for those events specifically. And we love them. We love you guys at events. Which is why we're taking on more events. We're doing we're going to try for 3 new events this year, making our total 9, which is hopefully going to propel us into even more well-known popularity online. The biggest thing of all is we want to try to get as much word of mouth as we possibly can. We've got a lot of people on the site now, or on who come to us. And the most important thing is, at conventions, we know you guys save up for them, and we love having you guys come to conventions and save up. But I mean, we also have our lovely 86 Sound Font Dark Sabers. I think we have 3 of these in stock right now. They're $420 for Pixel, 86 sound fonts, and they'd ship out tomorrow. So I mean, that's kind of the thing. And also, if you purchase today, you get entered for a chance to win a Panda Saber at the end of this month, a Golden Harvest Mystery Box Saber at the end of next month, and today we're giving away a random Eco RGB Saber with one of the orders that comes in tonight. So right there is 3 different giveaways that a single purchase will enter you for a chance to win. And we also have a lot of cool sabers here as well. Like the Tall Geese, based on the fandom known as Gundam. The Tall Geese is an all-white handle. When we update the soundboard, it will have the sounds from Gundam Wing on it. It'll have the soundtrack for the Gundam Wing theme, as well as a couple of sounds that we've pulled from the actual show for targeting Gundams. This is by far one of the coolest sabers that I have. When it's turned on, both side panels here all light up with whatever effect that the saber is actually doing. So it'll actually cycle through rainbow colors. And we also have, for the discerning person, saber enthusiast, the Shin Hati. Okay, this bad boy is a beastly saber. It's a 7/8 inch blade, but the handle is super plush and comfortable. We also have the Boon Kestis. So we don't make the saber fonts ourselves. We partnered with Reaver's Arsenal to do a lot of our fonts. We actually have done fonts ourselves as well. Reaver's Arsenal partnered with us and gave us their whole catalog for fonts. They are actually looking at doing more custom 3D designing and things like that now, and getting out of the actual font making business. So they gave us their whole catalog. Western New York Deadpool and I are amateur font creators. He's better at it than I am, because he's got a better ear for fonts. I am great at editing of the sound off, power on, power off, all that stuff, and just creating sounds. Oh my god. Yeah, I kind of figured it does. But yeah, Matt, this is a great incentive, and I will keep coming on here every week and holding this thing up so your daughter has more incentive to go up and do homework. These work great to incentivize kids to do their homework and, do good in school. And this is the Christina version. I like the Christina version a lot better than I like the version, the weathered version of most of the sabers that we get. Oh, and it's got power. But I like the weathered version. I'm not a big fan of weathered versions of stuff. I like the pristine, clean version of these sabers quite a bit. We have a lot of options for sound fonts and things like that. And we have some sound fonts that we couldn't fit on the card. Currently, there are 86 sound fonts on all of our sabers, but we have some sound fonts that we just couldn't fit. For example, a lot of the World of Warcraft and the Lord of the Rings sound fonts, we just couldn't fit them all. And I'll explain to you what happens when a sound font doesn't fit on a saber card. It completely just decimates the saber's ability to read sound fonts. We completely just absolutely trashed the sabers, one of our inserts, and we had to get it completely redone by trying to put in almost 100 sound fonts. So 86 is what we're comfortable putting on, and we'll be adjusting what sound fonts are on there. We're probably going to be making one style with one set, like a dark siders and a light siders sound fonts. The other thing we're going to be trying to do is create some really cool new sounds to go on them for the names on sound fonts and some things like that. We've done font replacements sometimes with some of the Reaver's Arsenal stuff, but now we're just throwing them, throwing what works on and working with that. But I mean, 86 sound fonts is quite a bit. So, I mean, we are, yeah, and I gotta love this, Matt. I do. The fact that your daughter is off doing her homework right now is absolutely fantastic. That is, by and large, like the coolest thing ever to offer your kid to get 85. And I would definitely tell her to study hard, because that's not the only saber we have coming, because they're doing there's whole other sabers coming that are just as cool as the Shin Hati saber. Just as cool. I'm gonna stop calling it by the character's name. That's the Moonwolf saber. And there's a whole lot of other sabers that are just as cool as that. So using the prospect of getting a new saber. There he is. There's the man. So this is Western New York Deadpool. He is one of the guys that comes to the conventions with us. This man is also a genius font creator, and he has helped us by designing some of the coolest sound fonts that we have ever used in our sabers. So, I mean, that's one of the big things is he created his own custom sound font. You can only get the Western New York Deadpool sound font from Starforge Sabers. Matt, okay, Deadpool. Matt, this Matt just bought the Inquisitor saber that we couldn't move. So, I mean, we're having a blast right now. Kind of more relaxed because we just did a ton of sales and there's a bunch of people on the website right now. So we're kind of chilling out, just shooting the breeze. You know, we got a lot of stuff coming in. We've got ready to fly stuff going out. I'm just super excited. Oh, dude, that's the other thing. You know, dude, I'll be very honest with you. We sold a Satele staff, and the guy loves it. Absolutely loves it. Oh, look who decided to come join the live stream. This is my mouse. My mouse, wave hi. My mouse says hi. This is my mouse. My mouse is my buddy. My mouse says, please go refer people to website. Yes, that's right. That's my mouse. That's right. My mouse is one of our co-pilots. We have 5 of them. My mouse is one of our 5 co-pilots. My mouse came and wanted to see what the live stream was like. He's popular. Here you go. I was tempted. I was very, very tempted to grab Banksy's. Choo Choo's doesn't really like the live streams. The mall, I think, does, and the Inquisitor does as well. They will be in the box. Oh, shoot, we also have the Old Man Mall staff in Xeno 3 for anyone who really wants it. I gotta say, I am not a huge fan of that thing, but for anyone who really wants it, we have it. I'll tell you, getting the screws into that thing, if we send it, I'm taping both sides of the screws until it gets to people. We have the Old Man Mall staff. Yeah, well, we'll secure it with some foam on the top of the staff. You know, if someone buys it, I'll put some foam on top of the staff piece, on top of the sharp piece, so that it won't puncture the box on the way there. But that's the thing. The Old Man Mall staff is physically here in stock. We do have one. Getting rid of it is a pain in the neck. It's not that there's something wrong with it. It is a very unique item because it's got you know how it has the curve up at the top? That top part is sharper than sharp. It's got a point on it. And we are like, it's sharp and pointy at that point. Like they really made it look good and look functional as a mall staff. So I gotta say, it's pretty good on there with the mall staff. And so does Western New York Deadpool's Sailor Moon. Just so you all know, Western New York Deadpool at our wedding will be Sailor Pool. Or Deadpool. Dead Moon. I don't know. I don't know what we're calling him. Dead Moon. Okay, apparently it's Dead Moon, according to my wife. According to my fiance, he's going to be Dead Moon, which is a Sailor Moon version of Deadpool. Or a Deadpool version of Sailor Moon. I don't really remember. I don't remember what the mashup equalizes out to, but it's Deadpool with a Sailor Moon outfit on. And we're having that at our wedding. Because my fiance wants it. And Deadpool is working on the Sailor Moon sound font. Dude, you realize there already is a Sailor Moon sound font. It's called Moonbeam. I think it's like font number 37 or 38 in your sound font library. It is not also because I didn't think you would. You've dressed in weirder stuff than that. My thinking you wouldn't do it should not be the yeah, my fiance doesn't. My fiance does not enjoy the Sailor Moon sound font. But Matt, when I see you, I'll bring my computer because I think one of my sound fonts has the old power on and everything for it, or the old font and the old ignition. So the old ignition was Sailor Moon actually saying Moon Prism Power. Don't ask me why someone would want that at their wedding, but apparently my fiance does. So whatever convention we see you for first, we'll see you in March. I'll just bring my laptop in March with us, and we'll update everything then. But whatever convention we see you at, we'll make sure. Dude, no. I'm gonna give you the warning now, Matt. You might actually have to fulfill your duties as Deadpool of Honor for the wedding. Well, initially we were kind of joking about it and laughing it off, but then there's some members of one side of the family that Deadpool might actually be required to take people out of the wedding. And Matt, yes, we did initially plan for him to be the Deadpool of Honor and walk around with squirt guns full of red wine. There are a few people on her side and my side that become issues, we'll just say, and it will be your responsibility to head off those issues before they become big issues. And that's what Western New York Deadpool is doing during our wedding. And he is an official member of the wedding party. This is the first time someone has been like that as far as an official. Yeah. You're definitely going to want those ready to go for that because there's been a few issues with that I'll talk to you about a little later that have recently come up, and we're probably going to be very seriously looking at having you take care of that at the wedding if need be. Um, and I mean, we have, and I'll talk to you about it a little after the live, Matt, because we want to make sure we keep this kind of PG. But there's some stuff that's that we want to make sure people are safe at the wedding and everything. So yeah. Anyway, guys, we are set. They'll have people on the site, and the live has been going now for 2 hours. We've got 3 entries, well, technically 2 entries into the mystery box because Eric is entered and Matt is entered. So Eric and Matt, you guys are both entered, and any other people who purchase in the next 15, 20 minutes are going to be entered as well. We've got a little bit more. 2 more sales, and I would be feeling pretty comfortable. 2 more sales, and I would be in a really good position, and I would be feeling really comfortable. And that's all we really want is we're looking for 2 more sales. 2 more sales, and we'll be in a really good position, really comfortable, and I can go and get all the orders ready to ship out, and you guys can go and enjoy the rest of your evening. And Matt can go and teases, and other Matt can go in and use the Moonwolf Saber to encourage good grades. So Deadpool, this is the Moonwolf Saber is one that Matt really wants to get. And if you go up, he's using the Moonwolf Saber to encourage good grades, which is awesome. That is the best incentive. Yeah, I love when Deadpool does that. That's freaking hilarious. Matt, you could always get both the the Moonwolf and the Sunwolf, and get yourself a saber as well as your daughter a saber.
What if future travelers get stuck here? It's a fun thing. We wouldn't want to be selfish now, would we?
I insist you have a drink. Oh, thanks. That'd be great.
Well, 2 more sales is what I'm looking for now. We've done. Yeah, I kind of figured that was your plan. We've done pretty good so far. I want 2 more sales, and I can go and get the orders ready, and it won't just be a competition of Matt or Eric for the giveaway saber. Because that would be a good little thing there. 2 more sales. 2 more sales, and we'll be in a good position here. You get an insurance policy there. You're making sure that you have back an insurance policy.
Clark, you're wasting everyone's time. Help me.
Matt, Deadpool says hi, babe. I think she's busy.
You're making good progress.
2 more sales, and that's all I'm asking for. Even one more sale would put me in a pretty comfortable position. One more sale, and I'd be in a pretty comfortable position.
I suppose we are alone. Now that I'm thinking about it, you're the only one I've ever seen in person to. There aren't very many of us. We haven't met a handful of other elves in all my travels. We may live a long time, but we're scattered to the winds. Of course, it doesn't help that we don't have romantic urges or reproductive instincts. We're experiencing a quiet extinction. Over 400 years have gone by since I've laid eyes on another elf. We may be close to disappearing.
Even one more sale, and I'd be pretty happy right now.
The Liberation Festival is
I think we're about to get it.
It was on this very day many moons ago that Hillman's body of heroes defeated the demons who played to this land.
Why are you smiling?
Hi,
Why are you smiling?
because I'm smiling.
Why are you smiling? Ow, what?
Matt, ask Matt.
Why am I, Matt, why am I being hit? Deadpool, why am I being hit? I'm saying this is unfair. I am being hit for no apparent reason. Why am I being hit by someone for no reason, Deadpool? Deadpool, why am I being hit for something? Hit by her? Why was I being hit? You need to explain to me why I'm being hit.
I told you why.
Did he literally just tell you to come hit me?
You told me to go.
That doesn't explain why you just came and hit me.
Must be how handsome I was.
It's not nice.
Huh?
Was not nice. Yeah. Are you watching Fairy Tale again?
It's free.
What the heck is free rent? What is that? Is that like Fairy Tale where they're going to say Fairy Tale 100 times? Oh, dear God. We, on New Year's Eve, we're planning to do a party game where you take a drink every time someone, while watching the show, the anime Fairy Tale, and you took a drink every time they said the words Fairy Tale. We decided against it after I watched the first episode.
Because you would be on the floor just off your ass. You call it ambulance.
We checked. There were 3 rules for that game. Anytime the little blue cat thing said I thought I, sir,
Yeah.
and he does it a lot. Anytime they said Fairy Tale, what was the third one? Who was the character that anytime they got into a fight with someone?
Natsu and Gray got in a fight.
And anytime Natsu and Gray got into a fight. All 3 of those things happen in the first episode. Multiple times throughout the first episode. I think we counted the total amount of times that you'd have to take a drink as 26. So, yeah, at that point, we had no interest in playing that game. So, yeah. You were not checking shoulder motion. She hit me with the other hand. Matt, or Deadpool, you were not checking shoulder motion. Don't lie to me. I was checking shoulder motion. Yeah. Yeah. Because, that's a believable reasoning. Knowing you. And like I said, I'm not getting off and going and making dinner until we do 2 more sales. 2 more sales. That's all I'm asking for. And if you order a mystery box, if someone orders a mystery box, they ship tomorrow. So, 2 sales.
They say it'll be down here in 2 years.
Shorter term than I expected.
I know you don't experience time as humans do, but this is going a bit too far.
Yep. So, when we get 2 sales, that was the Darksaber. When we get 2 more sales, I will. Yes, Matt, we know. 2 more sales, and I will close the live stream off and go to dinner. And y'all won't have to listen to me anymore. Oh, so I think it might have been Eric who sent us this email. So I do have a funny story from one of our clients who will remain nameless. And it probably wasn't Eric, but there was somebody who brought a saber to a convention and ended up. So I'll just tell you, the story goes, the Hulk stole my lightsaber. So, where did it go? It was Eric. Okay. So, the story is set. Well, Matt, we're going to have to discuss that because we don't normally get flat blades in. Flat blades can't be used for Xeno, by the way, pal, unless it's the Darksaber flat blade. So the way the story goes is this person was 2015. And he went to a certain convention that happens in November. I'm not going to say what convention, not going to say where it was, because that'll give it away. And they were invited with a group, and they went with the group for a ribbon cutting ceremony. And they arrived at the convention center, and they gave some very decent sabers for the ribbon cutting ceremony to be so that they could use them. And this person gave their saber to the original Hulk. And the original Hulk used it and apparently lost it. And the convention never recovered it. So he is one of the only people in the known country who can say the Hulk lost my lightsaber. And if like I said, 2 more saber sales. That's what I'm looking at right now. This many sales. And then I will vlog off of the live stream and you guys can hang out, and I will go make my dinner. But 2 more saber sales and we will call it a night. And that's kind of what I'm hoping comes through here in the next few minutes. Just 2 more. 2 more sales and that's it. Two more. Just 2 more sales, guys. Yeah, I bet they will. Got 2 more sabers to sell. We've got a couple of the Way in stock, which is the dark saber. We've got the Ronins we've got the KTSR Ronins, which I didn't bring in, but those are in stock as well. We've got our Moonwolf sabers, the Ronin collection. I mean, we got a bunch of sabers in stock. You guys, it's just a case of putting an order in and we ship them out tomorrow. 2 orders. 2 orders. Yeah, they are. Ronins are awesome. Everything on the featured menu is available immediately for shipment. We do have the ready to fly, but everything on the featured menu is available during the live stream for shipment. Eric, you're back again. I can see you on there. We buying some more stuff? The KTSR Ronins, we can do a Xeno 3 Pixel with 86 sound fonts or a Xeno 3 RGB with 86 sound fonts. You will also have full color mixing, full app compatibility. Those are available for immediate shipping with a 36-inch base pixel blade, or we'll cut down a baselit blade for you.
He fought bravely alongside his majesty.
But 2 more orders. That's what we're looking at right now. 2 orders left. 2 more orders, and we will be No, I am not. This is a Matt or Deadpool. This is a selling event. I came on and said that I would not get off of the website and get off of the stream until we made 10 sales. Right now, we've made what I thought we were going to make in 10. We've made very close to it. So I'm saying 2 more orders, and then I will get off the page, off of our stream, and I will go make dinner. And I will sit down and have a healthy and amazing dinner, because it is 8:30 already. But 2 more orders. That's all we need. And Senator's Best Friend, we have a baselit and a pixel version in stock with 36-inch blade on the pixel. That we can ship out tomorrow as well. So, I mean, you're looking at, any order being going out. The Senator's Best Friend would go tomorrow. The Armory would go out tomorrow. And if you're someone who actually really wants to duel with the saber, the Senator's Best Friend is actually a very good dueling saber. No frills. It can sit on a cover tech, and this can actually be removed if you don't want it on there to catch your hand on. But no frills. It's got very nice feel to it, very nice grip. All you have to do is it's got no power charge cord here. All the charging is done inside the pommel, and doesn't have the battery installed. We'll just go ahead and toss this in here now. But all the charging is done inside the handle, not on the actual handle itself. Toss that back in there. But I mean, this is a really good dueling saber. And in March, you can also duel Western New York Deadpool. And if you get Pixel, the blade insertion is more than 2 inches. It's like almost 3 inches in this. So it's almost 3 inches in this thing for blade insertion. It's only about 2 inches in the baselet. But Pixel for this one is really good. The insertion is, and I can give you an example. So this is drumsticks for our game there. Rock Band. So this is the depth of insertion you've got for this one for Pixel. You got a good 2 inches there. So I mean, you're looking at a good 2-inch depth insertion or more on the Senator's Best Friend and Pixel. But yeah, when you are talking about, okay, and now Deadpool's just saying stuff to try to make me blush. But that's the thing, you guys got to look at your blade insertion. Oh, yeah. And lava blades. Lava blades are awesome. Baselit lava blades rock. Pixel lava blades rock. It is legitimately one of the best saber blades that I can tell you that we have. We have one Pixel lava blade left, and it is the coolest thing ever. But it won't work on the Moonwolf. It has to have a 1-inch outer diameter blade emitter for the lava blades to work, and it will not work on the Moonwolf. Yeah, they are the blades in the Western New York Deadpool pack. They are awesome. We're looking for 2 more orders. Just 2. 2 more orders in our ready to ship line. Two more orders, and I will call it a night and go cook dinner.
This fight is already in.
Magical plan.
Just 2.
You concentrated mana around your neck to avoid decapitation. You level-handed, which allowed you to keep your head on ordinary range but lost things. Try what you will, if this wire is among humankind's strongest stats. Humanity's feeble magic doesn't stand a chance. I shall saw through your mind.
2 more orders, and I can go to bed. Or I can go cook dinner. And any of the sabers that you've seen here tonight, they are physically here in shop, ready to go. We will update the software on them, ship them out tomorrow. You will be good to go.
This one of these down.
Of course you do.
I report this attack to the Gulf and exterminate the rest of the town parasites. Pardon is the least.
Speaking of Western New York Deadpool, dude, have you started your design work yet on the emitter and base and pommel that you wanted to do? Yes, they ship tomorrow, so they should be there to you guys early next week. So let me get this straight. You took the idea from Cabin in the Woods and turned it into a real thing. Babe, Deadpool took the idea of that one stoner dude's bong from Cabin in the Woods and made it a real thing. Remember the movie Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
Remember how the stoner's bong collapses down into a 22-ounce thermos? Deadpool made it. Yeah. So, Deadpool, you're gonna want to go online, watch the first. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna jump on it because I want you to see this. Okay, I want you to see this.
Because Jenny Craig is back and better than before. The new
Obviously,
Jenny
not
Craig
this part.
now has free nationwide delivery.
The Jenny Craig food is so good.
Enjoy delicious food every day and feel great.
Oh my god.
In the backseat screaming out loud. In the backseat screaming out.
Morning.
Young, attractive, handsome bachelor, awesome
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
People in this town drive in a very counterintuitive manner. That's what I have to say.
Do you want to spend the weekend in jail? Because we'd all like to check out my cousin's country home.
Marty, honey, that's not okay.
Statistical fact. Cops will never pull over a man with a huge bong in his car. Why? They fear this man. They know he sees farther than they, and he will bind them with ancient logics. Have you gone gray?
You're not bringing that thing in the Rambler.
What? A giant bong in your father's van? What are you, stoned? Hey, man.
See what I mean? You created that. It's not the exact thing, but that's basically what you've done is you've created a tumbler that becomes a bong. I'm not even going to ask how, because I really don't know how to respond to that. I'm really at a loss for how you respond to that. The site is starting to migrate off a little bit here. We probably are not going to see the last two sales, but for right now, we've got a good chunk. We've got a good amount, and our buddies Matt and Eric are sharing us around like crazy. So I am going to end the live stream for now, and I will talk to you guys all a little later. We will be doing this again on Saturday night. So get ready, guys. We're doing it again.